I thought that last year during the pandemic Thunderdome, I thought that was probably the best work of your career, and that's saying something because you've had some pretty incredible runs. But I mean, there were rumors that like maybe your neck wouldn't be able to hold up years ago.
Yeah.
How did that feel every night to come back and be like, I just killed it again, I just killed it again, I just killed it again, after you've had these well-documented neck issues?
Well, when I went off with the concussion, I had a lot of chance to reassess my body and work on some stuff that like some vulnerabilities in it or instabilities in it. That's a better word. So I worked on that. I worked with a guy called Ken in Nashville Hip Institute. So I worked on all these like different types of movements. I still do them before every match, and it definitely helped me get back on track. You know what I mean? So yeah, I had some stuff that I thought might put me out, and I was kind of worried about it, but I'm back, and that's the great thing about it. You know, something like that is like motivates you, because now I just go out in every match as if it's my last match. So I just go out there and just like balls to the wall, fella. You know what I mean? I just go out there and just put it all out there because I love what I do, mate. And when I was sitting on that couch for such a long time and unsure about what my future held, I was going to hold. Like it puts everything in perspective, you know. Look, I did when I was in Celtic Warrior workouts. Which is kind of on the back burner at the moment. I did.
My friend Farbod did one of those with you.
Farbod did as well, yeah. Farbod, yeah. Fair play to him, man. He held up.
Yeah.
But I did one with Edge too, you know. And I saw every title that Edge had. He had the one title I hadn't won was the IC title, you know. And I seen how much he wanted to get back as well. And I'm like, God, that is all these little things kind of motivated me and set me on the right course to come back in the ring. As I said, like. During the whole, people talk about the Thunderdome era. Well, it wasn't just the Thunderdome era, mate. It was the PC era. Like, without the PC era, the Thunderdome era wouldn't have happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like all these things happen. I laugh when I hear people go, I was the star of the Thunderdome era. No, mate, well, where were you in the PC era? You know what I mean? Yeah. It's not just that part. It's the whole thing. It's the whole year and a half in that environment, you know, with no fans. But yeah, I was just able to focus on different things, you know, my promos, my character, going out there. I just got loose, and you know, my ring work. I've always been intense, but I was able to bring in a new level of intensity, and I was able to bring in a lot of good stuff out of my opponents.
Edge attributes a bike ride with you as the catalyst for his return, and said that he took a spill, and he's like, "Oh, I'm okay."
Yeah.
So, what was that conversation like when? First off, when you witnessed that, I assume.
So we were on the bikes. We did two days. One day was working out at his garage, and then the second day was we went on a mountain biking ride. And he took off, mate. Right? I'm like the whole time, like I'm gonna end up on my face here. This is not gonna be good. I haven't been like mountain biking since I was a teenager.
Yeah.
So I'm like, he's taking off down the road, and I'm like, this is gonna be bad. I got some GoPros. Put the GoPro on the bike and we switched it around. So he just took off then because he wanted to do something like to show how good he is, because he lives in Nashville, lives in the mountains, so he was always on the bikes. So he just took off, and I remember we got back and he was like, we're literally looking at the card on the GoPro and watching it back, and when he spilled over. But that just gave him his confidence back, and before that as well, he got himself in great shape to do the workout. He wouldn't do the workout until he was until entirely happy with the way he looked. Which is a credit to him, you know what I mean? I thought he was just putting me off. I thought he was like fobbing me off, going, yeah, I'll do it. But no, made sure he got himself in great shape. And yes, all credit to him too, dude. He's just like, he looks amazing, and he's back doing what he wants to do when everyone had written him off. 10 years he was out of the ring.
I remembered a Comic-Con I was at 2 years ago, and a guy got snickered at, got kind of laughed at, because Edge and Christian were up there, and he said, hey, will you guys ever come back and wrestle? And now, what are both of them doing? It's amazing.
Yeah, look at Jay as well. Christian, like, killing it as well. Unbelievable. Like, age is just a number, man. I'm telling you, it's not about. I don't think it's not about the age. It's not about the numbers. It's about what's in here. You know what I'm saying? It's all about what's in here. It's all about the passion you have and everything that goes with it. You know, like, and that's what really matters. Like, people put like stuff on age and stuff, but the way we are now, like so many different athletes, top stars are performing to later age. Now you have to put the hard work in, you have to stay dedicated, you know what I mean? You can't take the foot off the gas, but you know, the rewards of that are to continue to do what you love to do.